Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Which Way 101. If you haven't been here, welcome to it. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for viewing my video and thank you for joining me. So today we are going to be talking about smudging and cleansing of spaces. I thought I did a video on this a while ago, but I seem to keep on getting asked these questions over and over. And so I was like, you know what? Let's just make another video on it because obviously something didn't mesh well in the last video I made or something. So more often than not, when it comes to smudging, smudging is using white sage. However, I personally am not opposed to going ahead and using the sage in my garden. I'm also not opposed to using the sage from one of my friends' houses, provided they gave me the permission to cut some sage. I've never ever seen any reduced effects from using homegrown sage. We're talking regular sage, garden sage, purple sage, tricolor sage, any kind of sage you can think of that has been grown in somebody's yard. I've never had any bad side effects or any different side effects from using white sage, okay? Never had any. This is normally what is used in smudging though, are these smudge sticks. They come in all different shapes and sizes. As you can see, this one's pretty big. I've already burned it. I do intend on burning some more. I happen to like having clean energy in my home and in my space. So when I do my smudging and my cleansing of my spaces, I always make sure to have a window open. I do not want the negative energies or malicious thoughts or malicious intentions hanging around. So I want to give them an escape route. The only escape route I can give to them are open doors and open windows. So best trust and believe I'm going to have doors and windows open first. Secondly, I'm always going to go ahead and have a fan going. Why? Because I want that smoke to get everywhere. I want it to take all of the negative energies, all the negative thoughts, anything like that, and get it out. I don't want it near me. I don't want it around me. The thing is that it also, if you're going to go ahead and use sage, please make sure that if you use loose leaf sage or anything like that, you use a fire safe bowl. I personally like using abalone shell. I've never had any issues. They do sometimes get hot on the bottom, especially for prolonged periods of burning. However, I've never had any of them crack. I've never had any of them break under high heats or anything like that. That is not to say that I would sit there and hold a torch up to it or anything like that, but I've never had any sort of breakage or damage or fire problems or anything. So please do keep that in mind, and also keep in mind that the bottom will probably be warm because you're burning stuff on it. So watch your hands. If you need to use a hot pan holder, I would recommend using one if you're planning on going around your house like that, especially if you're just using a shell. Using a stick like this, it's a little bit of a different story. I don't necessarily need to have a fire holding container for it until I'm done. And even then, I tend to be able to go outside and brush it out, or I tend to just snuff it out a little bit, you know, because I don't want to sit here and have this sage continuously smoking, and the smoke is good, yes, but there are going to be other times I need it. So it's not a bad thing to go ahead and put it out. Now, if you're using loose leaf sage, I tend to add lavender, sometimes rosemary to my sage when I do this, because I love the smells and I've never had any negative effects by using them. So overall, when it comes to smudging, your person and your body, you start from your head and you work your way down. You go from the front and then you go to the back. You get the sole of the feet, you get each arm, down it, up it, through it, the whole 9 yards. Okay, you turn around and you do the same thing. If you're doing this on somebody else, you do the back side. If you're doing this on yourself, you can do your whole head at one time. It really just depends on what type of person you are and how you want to do that. I personally prefer, when I sage and smudge other people, to do the front and then the back. Other people will just go back and forth and do the whole person at one time. Personal preference. There's nothing against doing anything like that. Anyways, I'm going to end this video at that, and I hope I taught you guys how to sage and smudge yourself and how to cleanse your space and your area and yourselves and your persons of negative thoughts, intentions, actions, all that good fun stuff that like sometimes troll around in here, the energies or whatever stick around your place. Nobody wants negative energies. It can affect a person in many, many ways on many, many levels. Anyways, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, click that bell, and of course, as always, if you click that bell, you'll get notifications of every single video I upload, so don't forget to do that. And share this with your friends and family. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Blessed be, and bye for now.